Show your support. Like and subscribe.
Hey guys, all right, so the video that you're about to see was actually shot yesterday. I was on my way over to Portland to pick up this load, and I wanted to make sure that this load specifically got into this video. So I'm putting this at the beginning. And I want to make sure that this went in there because this is actually the biggest load that I've taken up to this point. Just speaking in sheer size, we're talking that's a little bit over 12 feet tall. As far as weight goes, we've definitely pulled more, but I wanted to make sure that I got this in there. So yeah, this is the full load here. These are water barriers coming from United Rentals, going from Portland to Phoenix. So we've already done our inspection. We've got everything checked out and everything's good. We're gonna go ahead and get on the road now. Yeah, I know you guys like my AT&T hat. So all right, enjoy the video. Hey guys, what's going on? All right, so really quick, if you're just getting started with us, I want to say thank you very much for checking out the page. I've got other videos that I did a few weeks ago, a few months ago, and there's going to be a lot more content that's coming up. My name is Jason Clark. I'm 30 years old. I'm a United States Marine Corps veteran. I've been in the network marketing industry for about 5 years now, on and off. I've done a lot of things and I've traveled a lot of places. And I'm just recently starting this awesome business with my truck and my trailer. I am currently the owner of ImperialHaulers, and I am out here in Oregon right now. That is Washington, this is Oregon. We are currently headed to Portland right now to go pick up a load. Today is, what is today? Hold on really quick. Today is October 21st, I believe. Yeah, today's Sunday, October 21st. I probably should have started with that and told you guys exactly when it was, so then you know when the video is being shot. But I've got a list in my back pocket. I've been on the road for the past few weeks, on and off, and it has been an exciting and very stressful month. This is our very first month getting started. So I'm gonna come up this way, we're gonna go put the camera down, and then we're gonna talk for a little bit. I'm gonna try and keep this video under 25 to 30 minutes. But I wanna tell everybody exactly what's been going on the past month since I got started and got out on the road. So give me a second, let me get this up there, and then we'll go ahead and come back. We're gonna go ahead and do a new series right now. This is going to be my first big series that I do with my YouTube channel. Really quick though, I gotta give a shout out before I go anywhere to everybody who follows me on Instagram and Snapchat, who's given me advice on different places to eat and, you know, where to go and where not to go. As you've been tracking along with me, traveling the country and going to different places, I want to give a shout out to all you guys and say thank you very much for all the help and the advice, because I've never ventured too far off of the East Coast before. So this is all, you know, every place that I go to, like right now, that's Washington, this is Oregon. Like, these are the first times that I've ever been here. And that's probably the coolest part about doing this business, is everywhere that I go, I get to say, this is the first time that I've been here. This is the first time I've ever seen something like this. So it's really cool, and I want to thank everybody for telling me, you know, different areas to check out. Later on, when I start bringing my family along with me, and you know, we start traveling more, it's going to be really cool to show them all these places that I've seen and take them there, because it'll also be the first time for them to go out there as well. Anyways, I've got a list here of what's been going on over the past few weeks. If you've already been in on my channel and you've noticed something completely different just from the beginning of this video, by that I mean my truck. I'm going to explain that in a minute. My first week getting into this was really fast. It was Thursday, September 27th. Started week 1 for me. I had just had my my operating authority go active, so I started calling brokers. I started calling everybody off of the load boards right away, and I started running with it as quickly as I could. And within about 15 minutes, I got shot down by 3 brokers because nobody wanted to give a brand new business, a brand new entity, you know, a leg up. There were really big, high-paying loads, and I was trying to get them and trying to score them. I would have had to drive 4, 5, 6 hours out of the way just to pick them up, but I wanted to do that because I wanted the big payday. Of course, everybody wants the payday, right? But anyways, I ended up probably about 15 minutes later. This is within 30 minutes of finding out that my operating authority is active. I finally see that there's a company that wants to give me a shot. And the load is going from Ormond Beach, Florida, which is around Daytona Beach, because everybody knows where Daytona is, bike week and all. And it's going up to just under Pittsburgh up in Pennsylvania. The guy says, you know, tell me what you can do this for. And I shot such a low number at him. I said, dude, I'll do it for like $1.25. I just wanted to grab the load, do whatever I can do. So I shot a low number at him, ended up getting me, you know, a little over $1,100 for that load, and it was somewhere around, I want to say like 1,000 miles. So, you know, it didn't pay that much, but I got myself out there and I did what I had to do. That was Thursday, September 27th. I picked that load up. And right from there, I got right on the road. I got headed out. I stayed up near Savannah, Georgia that night, and then I continued on. And I got up to just before the North Carolina border off of I-77 up in South Carolina. Now here's where things get tricky. In a later video, I'll start to break down the numbers and everything on what I spent and all these different things for week 1, week 2, week 3, whatever it might be. Right now, I'm just giving the gist of what happened. I get up to, damn, what was the name of the town? I can't remember the name of the town. It's right next to, what's the theme park that's there? I can't even remember the theme park. There's a big theme park that's right there. Anyways, I'll remember it later, and then it'll be funny because I will have already shot this video and posted it. But anyways, so I get up that far, I pull off the road, I'm headed to go use the bathroom, get some gas, well, you know, get some diesel, get some fuel, and I notice that I have smoke coming out of the rear passenger side of my vehicle. I'm looking over at my mirror, and I see that I have some smoke coming out, and I start freaking out. I'm wondering what's going on. I'm wondering what's happening. So I pull off in the parking lot. I start checking my exhaust. I start checking everything I can. I look up at the engine bay under the bottom of the truck, and I see a big puddle. Turns out I blew the transmission seal. I didn't blow the transmission. Everything worked pretty well on my truck. Like like I had said in a previous video, I had a 2001 F350. I had the 7.3. It was my baby. It was my favorite truck in the world. I took it over to a Ford dealership, and they basically told me, listen, it's going to be 3 weeks before I can get anybody to work on it for you. There just happened to be a Dodge dealership right across the street who had a 3500 dually with a gooseneck already put into it. A gentleman had bought it a week before I did, and he bought the whole setup, put everything in it, and he needed it just to move something. So he brought it back, and I bought it with 1,200 miles on it. So they still called it a brand new truck, but unfortunately I am second owner on it. I did get the price discounted a little bit for being second owner, but I pretty much got a brand new truck off the lot, so that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting a truck payment right away, but I'll go into the numbers and what the payment was and everything in a later video. Right now I'm going to give you guys what I've been going through over the last 3-4 weeks. So we got the truck, we got the load. I had to get into something right away. I couldn't wait because I had to get up to just south of Pittsburgh because I had this load. I had to deliver it Monday coming in Tuesday. I didn't have time to wait. So everything worked out great. The dealership that I went to is called State Line. They are, like I said, I can't remember the city. I'll remember it later, and that's when it's going to be funny. But for right now, State Line, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Alfa Romeo, they have everything there. Go check them out. Ask for my guy, James Johnson. He's the one who went the extra mile for me because I went in there at 7:45 at night and they closed at 8. He was there with me until about 9. And then he actually drove me to a hotel so I can stay the night, then came and picked me up in the morning so we can finish the paperwork and get everything done on the truck. And I left that Saturday morning with this brand new truck. I'll do some videos and stuff of that either later in this video or in other videos. So week 1 was September 27th through October 4th, which was also a Thursday. It was Thursday to Thursday. My total income for the week was $3,800, and that was my job from Ormond Beach, Florida to just south of Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. Then I deadheaded over to Ohio, and then I grabbed one from Ohio that was going down to St. Petersburg, Florida. And that netted me $3,800 for the week. That was you know, that was my income. Like I said, I'll break down the numbers later on. Week 2, I didn't do anything week 2 because I had the new truck. I was waiting on my paperwork to come in. I got to change stuff on IFTA. I had to update insurance stuff. There was all kind of things I had to do. I went to Tallahassee, and the sad part is I wasn't able to get the IFTA stuff done, but the woman said keep track of everything, keep track of all your numbers, and we'll take care of it later when the rest of the paperwork comes in for the truck. Because at the time I was still waiting on my license plate, my registration, everything. I didn't have anything because I was working with a 60-day plate. So that was week 2. Week 3, I decided let's go ahead and get back on the road. That would be October 12th, was a Friday, and that's when I got on the road again. I picked up from St. Petersburg, Florida, which was funny because that's exactly where I made my drop off the week before. So I did a pickup from there, and I picked up 2 items. They are swim spas. Took up my entire trailer here. They took up the entire thing. One was getting dropped off in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So I had a good 3,000 miles over to there. And then the other one was going over to a place called Centralia, Washington. And I met this guy named Dash. Dash was the customer. We sat and we talked for a long time. He offered me a drink and everything while we were waiting for the company to come with the forklift to lift this off and get it up to his house for him. Dash was a pretty cool guy. But yeah, that week also got me $3,800. I might have spent a little bit more in fuel because I went a lot further. But like I said, I haven't done all the numbers. We'll go into that later on. Right now, I'm coming up on week 4. So week 3, my second week actually out. So week 2, week 3, whatever you want to call it. Our week 3 was October 12th through October 18th, which was a Thursday. I have a cousin that lives here, well, on that side in Washington State, up north of Seattle, up in Oak Harbor, beautiful town. I went up to go stay with him for the weekend. I stayed there Friday and Saturday, and we hung out, or well, Thursday night and then Friday night. And I recently left yesterday morning, Saturday morning, to start heading out for a job. I was headed to Colorado to go pick up, because that's all I could find at the time, but I saw some new stuff posted. There's something over near Portland. I've already talked to them on it. I'm ready to grab that first thing in the morning. So got the paperwork, everything's done. So I'm headed back from where I was, because I drove from Oak Harbor over. I had just gotten into what's over there, Idaho. And now I'm backtracking over to Portland right now. So I'm headed over to Portland, but I wanted to stop while I got this awesome scenery behind me, because this is beautiful. Like I said, everywhere I go is a new place to me. I haven't been anywhere like this. This is phenomenal. You've got the wind turbines off in the distance, the mountains, everything. I hate that it kind of looks like a desert because everything's brown. I wish I would have been able to come out here when things were more green. But hey, maybe next time around. Well, actually, next time around, there'll probably be snow on the ground. Everything will be white. But anyways, so this coming week will be our 4th week. The load picking up from Portland is headed to, where's it headed to? It's headed to Phoenix. And then there's a load from Phoenix that's headed down to just north of Orlando in Florida. So that's my trip home. So this coming week will be paying me somewhere around $4,500. is what I ended up getting out of this. So like I said, I'm headed back over toward Portland. I'm going to stay the night. Today's Sunday. I'm going to stay the night in Portland, pick up first thing in the morning, and then get on the road and start heading out. So for my first week, like I said, I did $3,800 for the week. My second week was an off week because I had paperwork and things I had to take care of. My third week, I did $3,800 as well because that was the trip from St. Petersburg to Sioux Falls to Centralia. And now I'm headed to Portland so then I can pick up for Phoenix, and then from Phoenix to Florida, and that's going to pay me about $4,500. So that was actually pretty fast. I've got this all done in just a few minutes. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to put a lot more stuff on here. I just put my hands in my pockets, so that's why I tend to talk with my with my hands a little bit too much. But it's beautiful out here. I'm gonna go ahead and get back on the road so I can finish getting over to Portland. It's about 1:30 the time here, which makes it what, 4:30 my time back home. So hopefully I should be able, if I have service. I've had horrible service out here, and that's something that I've had to learn. I took Interstate 90 over from Sioux Falls over to Washington State, and the service was horrible the whole time. I had absolutely no service. I actually found out that I was on an extended network, and I got hit with overage charges and roaming charges. So I still have to look at that, and that I will account for in my final count on my $3,800 for last week, because I got to make sure that I take out all my bills and everything before I have my actual personal take-home income after everything. Other than that, I don't really have anything else for you guys right now. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with this beautiful view for a little bit, and I'm going to move the camera around and let you guys see exactly what I've got even behind me right here. This is beautiful. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you very much for checking out this video. This is my hotshot life, because right now I am a hotshot truck driver. I have a 3500 brand new 2018 Dodge Ram, and I have a 40-foot Big Tex 22 GN with a 5-foot dovetail on the back. Beautiful trailer, beautiful truck, and that's what we're out here doing. I want to thank you all very much for checking out this video. If you guys got any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you've got, any feedback, send it on my way. Leave it in the comment section below. Other than that, follow me on Instagram and Snapchat is @dream.inspired. That's a little period right in the middle. Again, my name is Jason Clark, and I want to thank you for checking out this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.